Hey, what is going on, guys? Time for a new episode of buying shit that I definitely do not need. But in this episode, we've actually got 3 boxes. So this is the first, the largest of the 3. They're all from Hobby Link Japan. Some of this stuff is from their like Black Friday and or winter sale, I think. But I can't remember what stuff is in which box, I don't know. So we're gonna open them up and see. Other stuff that is not from the sale is just some things that I maybe had on pre-order. As usual, if you guys have watched any of these videos ever, then you know the deal. You just want to know what's in the box, right? What new stuff did I get that will be adding to the endless backlog. So first up in here we have the new Frame Arms Go-Rai. This is the Go-Rai Kai version 2.0. This is an updated version of the Go-Rai kit, which I believe was the first or one of the first. I believe it was the first, actually, Frame Arms Girl. Is that right? I don't remember, but definitely very early on in the Frame Arms Girl line. This is the new updated version of that, so we're going to be checking that out. And this is something very cool and very exciting. If you guys can't tell from just this white box like this would be a set of Gashapon stuff. So these are the new Exceed Gundam heads. So just like with the Exceed Zakus, they're just in ball form like this, but you get 4 of them in a set, and there's the regular original RX-78-2 Gundam, and then there's the like grayscale G3 Gundam, and then there's the dark green full armor Gundam, and they're all basically just the same head, just in different colors. So I got 2 of the RX-78 and then 1 each of the other different color variants for this set of 4. I think it was like around 2,000 yen for a set of 4 of them, so around 500 yen each. Definitely worth it. So I'll do a separate video taking a look at one of those. And the last thing in this box here is this very big box here for the last decisive battle version here of the Levitine kit from Aoshima. So I reviewed the regular version of this kit. This is going to be exactly the same. Plus it has the flight pack and a whole bunch of guns and weapons on it. It's pretty awesome. And so this is going to be pretty cool. Now the regular Levitine Aoshima kit that I have it all sanded up and ready for painting. So I think, unfortunately, in the review of this, I won't be able to compare it, but it's the same base kit. I mean, there's not really going to be any difference with that. But that does mean that in the very near future, you guys will be seeing me be painting the regular version of that. And I don't know if I may use actually some of the parts from this with the regular version. I don't think so. But anyway, so there's that. All right. And so here is box number 2. And while box number 2 and 3 are smaller, they have more stuff in them. It's just that big box had the big Levitine kit in it. The other 2 boxes have more smaller things in here. So let's find out. First thing in here is a paper theater. This is, I think, a recent newer paper theater here of Pikachu. A really cool kind of design for that, and it looks really cool. So just have to put that together. We got another Kotobukiya MSG weapon here of the Freestyle Bazooka. I'm using one of these for my Tristan build, but this was, I think, on sale, and so picked up another one of these just because it's a really cool weapon. We got the recently released Mechatro Chunk kit. So from the Mechatro We Go line, they got a new design here finally, rather than just the same design over and over again in different colors. So we've got a totally new design, so this should be pretty cool. I'll have to get this built up and do a review here for you guys. As always with the Mechatro kits, we've got some pretty awesome box art here for the front. So I think what they're calling the colors for this, what were they calling it? It was like, yeah, Origin and Forest for the colors for these. So these will be pretty awesome. Looking forward to getting these built up. So what is this? We actually have some Gunpla in here. This is the HG000 Gundam Type ACDC. Anyway, ACD. But yeah, this was also in the sale and really cheap. I like the design of this Gundam. It's just a really cheap, simple kit that I think looks good if you get it painted up in some cool colors. So that's what I'm going to do with it after, of course, I review it for you guys. So I'll just stick that in the review queue, and you should see that pretty soon. Here we have the Frame Arms Extended Arms 02 for base lard. So this is option parts that are supposed to be used for the base lard, but of course can be used for anything else really. I think maybe like this part for the head may be exclusive. It might only fit on the Basilars, sorry, I should say that correctly. But I figured this stuff will also fit on the Cutlass, of course, seeing as how it's basically the same kit. So some of this stuff I think I might use for my Frame Arms Cutlass, which I reviewed for you guys not too long ago. And some of the other stuff, I don't know, maybe use it for just kind of whatever. I don't plan on getting a Basilard kit, so these are just going to be used for just kind of anything else. We've got the new Gundam Converge here, Gundam Converge Series 13, which has the Crossbone X1, the Crossbone X2 Custom, the Shinanju Stein, that would be the narrative version of that, as well as the Tallgeese 3, the Full Armor Gundam, and the Dom. So a pretty ballin' set there for Converge Series 13. Of course, we'll do a full review taking a look at those guys. And the last thing in this box is another Gashapon thing. Now this is some Gasha portraits, which is like the little Gashapon girl figures. I don't remember if this is a Love Live set or no, there was another set too. Yeah, this is the Girls und Panzer set. So this one as well, there's 4 of them in here, and they're just these girl figures here, if that will focus. There you go, so they just come in pieces like that, and there's just 3 different options, so one of them I'll have doubles of, I'm guessing here, but these are from Girls und Panzer. And then lastly, box 3 of 3. Now, again, the reason why breaking this stuff up into separate boxes is to keep the total price of them low so that none of them attract the attention of Korean customs service, and so hopefully I don't get charged with anything. And I didn't for these, so that's good. First thing is some more Converge goodness here. We have EX25 Crossbone Gundam X1 full cloth. So this is definitely one of the smallest in the X and the EX line of Converge figures, where they basically use this line for like larger things and mobile armors, large mobile suits like the XS or something. But in this case, it's just the Crossbone with its full cloth variation on there. We have a newer release here from the Hasegawa figure collection line. These are 1/24th scale figures here, plastic kit. It's a plastic kit figure, so not resin. This is of the 90s Paddock girls figure. So just kind of like racing outfits. And so there you go. You can see it's all just plastic on the runners there. You have to build that. And if I remember correctly, these do have water slides, or one of the sets have water slides. Yeah. So we've got water slides in there too for the eyes and some of the markings on there. It's like Hasegawa logos. But the eyes will be useful because I suck at painting tiny little eyes. And then cranking up the creepy level to 11, here we have the new Naked Angel line here from Plamax, or from Max Factory here. So this is also a 120 scale plastic kit here, where they basically take a 3D scan of an actual, I don't know if she's an actual like model or a JAV model, I actually don't particularly know, but this would be Moe Amatsuka, and so they take like a 3D scan of her and then made it into nude plastic model kits. So there's actually 2 of them in here. It's a 2 set in a couple different poses, but interestingly enough, it only, on the box it doesn't show the actual model at all, except for just the runner here. This is just obviously a photograph of the model, so I'm not going to open that up at the moment, but this is just, again, something to use with like kind of your typical kind of like 120 scale Mac K or whatever else is in 120 scale. Pretty much just Mac K is probably what this will ultimately end up going with. And one more Frame Arms girl here. This is just the Materia normal version. This was also on sale for dirt cheap. It was like less than 20 bucks, I think, for this. So that was a really good buy. Definitely couldn't pass it up. I think that was with like their winter sale. So picked this up. I didn't have a Materia kit, and it's very simple, very cheap. It's like one of the cheapest ones in the line already. So list price is 3,600 yen, but for under 20 bucks, that's a steal. And then let's finish up the video with some more actual Gunpla in this box here. So here we have the Victory 2 Gundam high grade kit, another thing that was just in the sale. A couple years ago now, I built and painted the Victory 2 Assault Buster Gundam, and really liked that kit. So I thought, yeah, just get the Victory 2 HG again, because it's just a really nice HG kit. Small, and it's got its share of a few seam lines here and there, but still pretty nice kit overall. And then the last thing here is something that I've wanted to get for a long time, is the Master Grade Jinx. I've just wanted the kits. I've heard mixed things about it. I've heard that it does have a couple of weak points in it, but ultimately it's just a really cool design and should be a pretty cool kit. So finally got my hands on a master grade Jinx. So we'll also get this built up and reviewed for you guys sometime here in the near future. So that is it for this fat load of plastic goodness, robots and girls. That's what this channel has devolved into. It's very simple. We keep it simple here. Only the basics, robots and girls. That's all we care about here on this channel. So like it or love it, that's what we got to work with, and more stuff to add to the to-do list. So I'm gonna go get to work. Thank you guys as always so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. See you next time.